the end of June last year. I had just got done working, was doing a job in Christiansburg, come back. It was very humid and hot outside, and mowed the lawn, and just felt like I had indigestion, like some heartburn. So I took some antacids and some ibuprofen, and sat down, and my wife said, you know, you're looking real pale. And I started feeling like uncomfortable, like around my chest and everything. And you know, my wife luckily is a nurse, and she went ahead and called an ambulance. And I remember the EMS coming and knocking on the door and coming in and hooking me up to the leads, and they said that we're going to treat it like a heart attack, and we're going to take you to the hospital.
We got there and they put me in the waiting room, and when the patient representative came to get me and I saw the crowd at the end of the hallway, I knew it. I knew they were coding Casey. I knew it. It was just instinctual. They got up to the cath lab with him, and it was 30, 45 minutes before they came out and told me that, you know, hey, he's coded again, we got a rhythm back, but it's not the greatest, and he may not make it.
So there was a lot of problems along the way. So once I woke up and I realized what was going on, obviously it was very, very traumatic, because, you know, I'm 36 years old at the time. You know, I had just had a full physical 2 months before. I had blood work done, labs, EKG. I was in fairly decent health. So it was a complete shock to me that this would even, you know, happen to me. I had a massive heart attack, and my heart stopped twice. There was a blood clot in my left aorta, I believe it is, but they call it the Widowmaker. Long story short, I'm very lucky. You know, I'm very lucky to be alive, and more importantly, I'm lucky that this happened to me where I did, because, you know, the people that were taking care of me were just absolutely amazing. In recovery, the nurses, just their attitudes and the things that they did for me, you know, they helped me remember who I was, because, you know, I lost myself. I was completely broken upstairs and, you know, my body. But I do know that I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be in my state of mind if it weren't for the doctors, the nurses, the respiratory therapists, the dialysis people, the EMS people, everybody involved. There were so many people that helped me. And I may never ever get a chance to formally shake their hand and thank you. But I tell you, I really, really appreciate it, because I've got two beautiful little boys, and the nursing staff and everything, they're so thoughtful. When my son did finally was able to come and see me in the hospital, they bought them all little superhero outfits. And so they put a little cape on me, dressed me up like Superman to try to help explain things. And that's the type of thoughtfulness that went in. And, you know, I can't thank, like, all of the cardiologists. There was teams of physicians that would just circle every day. And it was like seeing everybody is so eclectic, you know. It's just every race, you know, there's just men, women from all over the world just gathering together, and they're just all working together to save people's lives. And it was strange, you know, the view from the hospital bed is much different than the view from the clipboard or from the monitoring station. And I just want you all to know that I love you all, and thank you very much.